Your business communication exam is on August 1, 2023. I will give a quick revision on all the modules. I will focus on all the important questions from module 1 first. Elements of communication. What are the elements of communication? The same question. Answer is, what is the process of communication? Write the same. One, center. Next is message, encoding, channel, receiver, decoding, feedback. Next, an essay question, that is importance of communication. General importance of communication includes a conducive environment, technological progress, economic advancement, and global village. For individual, communication is important and it comes in four categories. One is for satisfaction of human needs, expression of oneself, building human relations, and career advancement. For business also, communication is very important for the efficient working of business. Communication failures often prove very costly in a business. All managerial functions including planning, organizing, directing, controlling, leading, leadership, motivating, these are all under this communication. So communication is very, very important. Then total quality management is essential, and that is occurring through communication. Job satisfaction, job enrichment, these are all a basis for business communication. Next, you have to study the 7 C's of communication: candid, clear, complete, concise, concrete, correct, and cautious. Candid means straightforward. Clear means clarity of thought. Complete means incomplete messages will lead to misunderstanding, so the message should be complete. Concise means the message should be very brief. Concrete means the message should be providing definite facts. Correct means the message should be free from any spelling mistake or grammar mistake or punctuation errors. Cautious means the message should be polite and well mannered. Next, very important question, that is barriers of communication. 15 marks question, how to overcome the barriers of communication. So barriers of communication are semantic barriers, physical barriers, organizational barriers, and psychological barriers. Next, how can we overcome it? By creating a synergetic environment, two-way communication, strengthening communication flow, proper media should be selected, appropriate language, encourage open communication, and effective listening. Okay, now we can go to the module 2 important questions. First one is medias of communication. Verbal. Verbal can be either oral or written. Oral communication can be done through 4 types. First one, face-to-face communication, voicemail, teleconferencing, telephone. Written communication can be done either through fax or email. Next is non-verbal communication. There are 4 types. Kinesics, that is a study of body language. That includes again 4 types: facial expressions and eye contact, gestures, postures, and physical appearance. Second one is proxemics in non-verbal communication. It is a study of space language. There are 4 spaces we usually keep within people. One is intimate space, second one is personal space, third one social space, and the fourth one is public space. Third non-verbal communication is paralanguage, where the tone of the voice is very much important, not the words. Fourth one is physical context, the decoration, the color of the paint of the room, everything communicates to us. So that is physical context. Next is channels or network of communication. They are of 2 types, formal and informal. Actually, informal communication, another name is known as grapevine communication. Most of the students do not answer what is grapevine communication, but they know that is informal communication. But they will forget that informal communication is grapevine communication and they will simply skip that question. So, why informal communication is called grapevine communication? Because just as grapevine, where it's originated, nobody knows. Similarly, the rumors or scandals, nobody knows from where it is originating. That's why informal communication is known as grapevine communication. And it is of 4 types. That's grapevine communication or informal communication is of 4 types: single-stranded, probability, cluster, and gossip chain. Formal communication is of 4 types: upward, downward, lateral, or horizontal. diagonal or crosswire. That is interdepartmental communication. Lateral communication includes the communication between the same department. Okay, next we can study different questions that is asked from module 3, types of listening. There are different types. Pretending listening, where people just pretend that they are listening, their only hearing occurs there. Next is selective listening, people select some desired parts only. Then attentive listening, where the people focus on the words, what is spoken by the speaker. Empathic listening, that is the listener listening is done through ears, eyes and heart. And the last one is intuitive listening, where it's the highest level of listening. It's not just hearing the words, but tuning into the speaker's tone, body language and essence. Next, what are the barriers of listening and how to overcome it? Barriers of listening includes hearing problems, rapid thoughts, overload of message, egotism, perceptions, faulty assumptions, cultural differences and lack of training. How we can overcome this? First of all, we should stop talking while we listen. Next, avoid any external distraction. Next, just like or turn off your TV or radio. Then show your interest in the talker's speech through facial expressions. Be patient and allow the talker sufficient time to speak without any interruption. Be human to the listener. Jot down some important points to review the message for the later. Then create the right environment. Speak where one can be easily heard and understood. Only then the speaker can react to us. So the next important questions from module 4, business letter writing, the different formats. There are 3 formats: block format or American style, hanging style or Indian style, and semi-block format. Study these 3 formats and you have to study any type of letter. It can be a resignation letter, it can be a request letter, it can be a sales letter, whatever. You can write in any format. That's such important question. You know the parts of the letter, you have to study the parts of the letter. Okay, next that's all. Then departmental communication, how the people interact in a department, that is through notices, circulars, memos, then reports, etc. Next we can study the important question from module 5, new trends in business communication. What are the new trends in business communication? It's a sure essay question. SMS, email, teleconferencing and video conferencing. You need not study anything else from module 5. Only these 4. These are the new trends in business communication: SMS, email, teleconferencing and video conferencing. So study very well. All the best for your exam. Business communication is a very easy paper. Just you have to describe the points. First you have to write the points, then describe the points in detail. You will get good marks. Everybody can get S grade. No students will fail in business communication. That's such an easy paper. This paper you have to also study in MBA. So study very well. All the best, my dear students. Thank you.